Hello, parents and guardians. This is my weekly address to you. As always, it is my hope that you are remaining safe. As we know, COVID 19 is still real. And so I'm asking all of you to remain safe, adhere to any guidelines from the Mississippi State Department of Health, guidelines from the Centers for Disease Control, any executive orders from Governor Tate Reeves, and any local mandates that we may have. We know that Macomb has a mask mandate, so when you go out in public, when you go to stores, please make sure that you adhere to the local mask mandate. We want to make sure that we get COVID 19 under control in the state of Mississippi, but definitely in our own county. So please, parents, guardians, community members, and our scholars, please be safe. One of the things that I want to talk about is that I want to talk about what is happening with virtual instruction. As you know, we have decided, the Macomb School District has decided to go total virtual for the first 9 weeks. What I want to let you know is that you can pick up your devices. You can pick up your devices next Wednesday through Friday. You'll be able to pick up your devices at the school, and those schedules will be ready as well. So next Wednesday through Friday, from 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock, you will be able to go to the school and pick up your child's device and your child's schedule. We don't have all of the hot spots as of yet. We received notification earlier this week that they were being packed and shipped to us. Whenever we get those hot spots, we will make sure that the parents who have requested a hotspot get that hotspot. There may be a possibility that they might be here by next week, but if they are not, we will make sure that every parent who has requested a hotspot for internet access, that you get that hotspot. Please look at our Facebook page next week to see how those devices will be delivered, because we want to make those devices can be picked up, because we want to make sure that we adhere to social distancing, and there will be a drive-through pickup similar to how we have delivered those devices or allowed you to pick those devices up in the past. The instructional day, the virtual instructional day for your scholars will begin for all scholars at 8 o'clock, and it will end at 1:30. So for all of our scholars, pre-K to 12, the virtual instructional day will begin at 8 o'clock and it will end at 1:30. When you pick your schedules up, you will see some things on those schedules that are specific to schools regarding the time that they want students to log in to make sure that every child is ready for 8 o'clock virtual instruction. Our dress code, we want to make sure that our scholars are ready to learn. So for our kindergarten through 8th grade scholars, we're going to ask them to have their uniform on, because we want to make sure that they're in the mindset of learning, even though it's virtual. And for those students in grades 9 through 12, we're going to request and ask that parents have them to adhere to the dress code. Lunch will be provided to all of our scholars, and the lunch will be delivered through our buses for that time. We will begin to deliver lunches at 11 o'clock, and we will probably conclude delivering lunches at about 2:30. We cannot tell you right now the exact time that lunch will be delivered. Lunch and breakfast will be delivered to your scholar, but we will be delivering those lunches beginning from 11 to 2:30. Once the first week or so is over, we will know specific times that we will be in your area to deliver those lunches, and all your scholar would have to do is walk outside, pick their lunch up, go back inside, and resume their virtual instruction. But there will be more to come regarding that. I know that you all have had some questions regarding athletics and extracurricular activities. At this point, although the district has decided to go total virtual for all of our scholars, we will still have extracurricular activities and athletics for our scholars at this point. We're still looking at any guidance that may come from the Mississippi High Schools Activities Association or any executive orders that may come from Governor Reeves regarding athletics and extracurricular activities. But at this point, we will have those extracurricular activities, and any student can participate in those extracurricular activities because the district has decided to deliver total virtual instruction for students. We will keep you informed on anything that you need to know about that. If you have not registered your child, please register your child. All children must be registered. We cannot provide devices or schedules to any student who is not registered. We do have some devices still out there. Some of our students who participated in summer learning, those devices have not been returned. Please return those devices as quickly as possible to the school so that we can clean those devices and they can be ready for you. Those scholars who already have devices that have not turned in those devices, we will not be able to issue you a new device until you turn that device in. I think that I have covered everything for this message. I know that there have been some parents asking about, will there be Meet the Teacher? Yes, there will. There will be several virtual Meet the Teacher meetings. Look at our website and our Facebook page. There are 2 already scheduled for next week. We know that Kennedy Early Childhood Center will be having a virtual Meet the Teacher next week. Denman will be having a virtual Meet the Teacher next week. We will post those on our website so that you know specifically what days and what times those will take place. It is very important during this virtual instructional delivery that you get an opportunity to meet those teachers who will be providing high quality instruction for your children. That is all I have this week. I know that you may have questions or concerns. If you have any questions or concerns, please get in touch with your principal. Your principal should be able to answer any of those questions or concerns, or even if you need to reach out to the district office, please give us a call. Parents, I want to make sure that you know we need updated information on you. We have been trying to make calls to all of our parents. Teachers and schools have been trying to make a personal connection with every one of our parents before we start school. They have been calling. Some of those numbers are not working. So please, if you will, update your information at the school so that we have accurate contact information on you. So that is all I have right now. I want to ask you to remain safe over the weekend. Please have your scholars, your children to remain safe next week so that on the 24th, when we begin to provide our virtual instruction, that all of our scholars, all of our children are ready to learn. So thank you very much. Remain safe, and I will see you next week.